Last time I heard a message from Eddie, and I'm going to spend some time in Novak looking for the men who tried to kill me and figuring out where they went. So let's head into town and introduce ourselves to...
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
I was just looking around.
There's nothing up here.
There's a sniper.
I think you better leave.
Do you treat everyone around here like this?
Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why is that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
Really? Do you only trust strangers?
I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
And what do I do if I find him?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I'll see what I can do to help.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
Bye.
Yeah.
First, I'll find a place to sleep for the night, since it's almost morning by now. In Fallout 4, I picked up a bad habit of trying to never sleep, but in New Vegas it actually is beneficial to sleep sometimes instead of harmful. Yeah, I'd like to rent a room.
Well, I think that's a fine idea. I'll give you a good flat rate, and you can stay as long as you like. At least until the busy season comes. Sound good?
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to live with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting.
I'll sit around in my hotel room drinking for a while. This gives me the day tripper perk, making all chems last longer. Then I'm going to go to sleep.
This kind of life ain't for everyone. That's for darn sure.
They seem real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk.
All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know?
What do you know about the abduction of Boone's wife?
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Who was it?
Mole rat men. Come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves. If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Nobark told me something interesting. The abductors went into the motel. I need to look around for evidence there, but my lockpicking skill isn't high enough. Best way to level up in a hurry is to go hunting. These golden geckos are tough, but me and Eddie are able to take them on. Ah, shit. My robot. Eddie's dead. Oh. This sucks. Well, by the rules of this challenge, we're never going to find out the mystery of this robot. I get revenge for my robotic friend, and I'm ready to level up. I'll put a few points into lockpick and repair this time so I can get into the safe at the motel. Jeannie Mae's not paying attention, and I'm able to find the bill of sale from when she sold Boone's wife into slavery. I put on the beret as a signal to Boone and tell her to come out in front of the dinosaur.
That's it then. How did you know?
I found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
Are you an outlaw now?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
What'll you do after this?
I don't know. I won't staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Caesar's Legion hates me too. Come with me.
You don't want to do that.
I thought snipers worked in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
I spot some gunslingers up ahead. Having lost Eddie's advanced sensors is a big disadvantage because I'm more at risk of ambush. But if I get killed, I'll just start a new character and make another video next week.
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson.
Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
I'll need more reputation with the NCR before these guys are willing to let me help. So we'll have to look for the Legion in other places. Boone is very good at fighting. It's a real shame that I lost Eddie by not being careful enough. We're heading for Camp Forlorn Hope, like the NCR Ranger suggested. I'm going to level up guns even more. Taking the Shotgun Surgeon perk. This makes shotguns penetrate armor in a way that makes them extremely useful weapons, even throughout the whole rest of the game.
Can't run from me.
We killed the Legion scout outside Nelson, and now the Legion absolutely hates me. As the name might suggest, Camp Forlorn is a sad, falling apart place full of wounded soldiers. Any of the quests I get here would take a long time and are beyond my current abilities, so I'm going to look to hunt the Legion in other ways. Oddly enough, wearing a Legion helmet doesn't cause any problems for my interactions with the NCR. I'm headed for the NCR's outpost, but I've got to kill some gunslingers on the way. I found Boone some metal armor, which is a nice upgrade for him.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
Any way I can help?
Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Sounds like a deal.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
With a high vantage point, I can easily wipe out these giant ants.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned a reward?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
The big reward here is not the rifle itself, but the weapon repair kits and the armor-piercing rounds that I get from Ranger Jackson. Still, this gun is an upgrade over the pistols I was using before.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
What sort of lottery did you win?
What lottery? The lottery! That's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my god, smell that air!
Are you a powder ganger?
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Time for me to go.
Later.
This town was devastated by Caesar's Legion, and I'm going to fight back against them.
Can't run from me.
Vulpes. I remember seeing this guy raiding the United States Capitol just the other day. I forced him to drop the chainsaw.
Can't run from me.
And finish him off with my handgun. Now the Legion hates me so much they'll be sending assassins after us.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
How did you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place. So him they let walk. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
What happened after everyone got lottery tickets?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free.
You said some people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save them. Fuck the Legion.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
At this point, I'm still using a random assortment of scrounged guns. This cowboy repeater is my best weapon for long-range fighting. Kill the last Legion member, and I'll level up. Continuing to invest everything in guns so that my scrounged weapons will do as much damage as possible. And with the Legion dead, I can rescue these powder gangers.
Got what they had coming. We're the ones to deliver it.
What's going on, man?
Who are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now.
Why are you on bad terms with Boone?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
What was your NCR tour like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
So why did you leave?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
What did happen at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. This wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they'd probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got greedy, overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure.
Were you at Bitter Springs with 1st Recon?
I was in a lot of places with 1st Recon. I don't really remember.
You must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
We won.
Tell me more.
Look, We've done some traveling together, but we're not exactly comrades in arms. I'm not ready to swap war stories.
I've seen my share of terrible things. You can talk to me.
Maybe some other time.
I think it's time you told me what happened to your wife.
I don't see what this helps. She's dead.
The better we understand each other, the more effective we're going to be.
All right. I tracked her down. Southeast, near the river. They were selling her. Saw it through my scope. Whole place swarming with Legion, hundreds of them, bidding for things no man has a right to. I just had my rifle with me. Just me against all of them. So I took the shot.
It's better for her to die than to live a Legion slave.
Yeah. What they do to women, it's worse than death. There was no choice in what I did. It was more like being forced to watch something you can't stop. All this was only ever going to play out one way. It still is. I don't have any say. All I can do is wait for it to be done with me.
You make it sound like her death was inevitable.
It was going to be something. If I'd never met Carla, it would have been something else. I should have never gotten close to her. I've got bad things coming to me. You better keep your distance too.
Why do you think that?
Because fair is fair.
I don't understand.
Yeah.